Hi everyone, I'm Sri and I look after partnerships at ScaleNut. Sorry for my voice, have been under the weather for quite some time. This webinar is pretty exciting. We are going to deep dive into what are the methods and how you can actually earn 50K dollars during this Black Friday. And the agenda, as it's like mentioned over here, will go after certain strategies. We'll see which are the popular tools that you can use in this journey. And also, I have a very good success story to share with you with regards to our last year Black Friday campaign, right? Let's deep dive and start this webinar. So the first thing, that we are going to discuss is, how do you stand out during the Black Friday campaign? Um, you know, Standing out during the Black Friday campaign when everyone is shouting about sales is very important. And what's the secret? The right deals that really help you and help you to get your customers and reach your customers and understanding what your customers need. It's like finding the perfect gift, right? That it makes somebody's life better and day better, and it helps solve a certain problem for them. You'll have to think from the customer's point of view. What are their problems, and how are the tools that you are going to share fix those problems. It's like telling a story where the tool is like the hero and saves the day, and you actually don't have to worry about finding great deals during this Black Friday. We have created a SaaS directory comprising of multiple Black Friday deals, and it's very easy to use. You'll find there are different deals, so you can pick the best ones to share with your customers. The list helps you to know more about each deal so that you can find like a perfect match for your customers' needs. Now, we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, so how are you now that as a first step you have identified what your users need, and you have figured out which tools you are going to promote? How are you going to reach your audience and engage with them? So in the SEO world, you're not just guessing what your audience wants to know, but you're using tools to discover their exact search behavior. Like, say for example, with ScaleNut's keyword research planner, you can actually uncover like the top 30 ranking articles for your primary keywords, giving you a clear picture of the content landscape. But it goes deeper, right? You have to identify, okay, what are the keywords that are ranking? Then you have to identify, okay, what are the related keywords and the topics that have started ranking on the web. Say for example, your primary keywords are Black Friday, but then you'll also have to search for Black Friday SaaS deals or best SaaS Black Friday deals and related keywords. So you'll have to find like a proper cluster so that okay, which are the keywords that you need to target. You need to know what your competitors are writing about. You need to know, okay, the articles that are already ranking in top 10 or top 20 or top 30, which are the keywords they are focusing on, right? And you need to plan your content accordingly. So ScaleNut is there to help you with it, not just you, all the users around. ScaleNut uses SERP-based clusters to inform you which keywords are ranking, so that you can plan your content with confidence, knowing that you are like hitting like the right chords to reach your users, to reach your audience. Now, how does this translate into content creation? It means that you are equipped to produce more articles that not only attract attention but also foster engagement and drive decisions. You'll be addressing the questions of your audience. You'll be addressing all the questions that your audience is asking right now, and guide them through the purchasing journey. From the moment they first actually consider a SaaS solution, all the way to choosing the right product for their Black Friday. Now, when we're shifting focus to SEM, your focus needs to be laser targeted. You move past the general branded keywords that can actually drain your budget, right? Like, say, for example, you actually can't bid on the keyword scale nut or say cruise mode, because why? These are branded keywords, and if uh, you continue targeting these brand keywords, the CPC gets higher and higher and higher, and it's no longer feasible to bid on them. Also, what happens is when you bid on branded keywords, it affects the organic traffic of those branded keywords. Like, say for example, if someone is searching scale nut on Google and there is like a sponsored ad, because you're running an ad, and then the second option comes is the scale nut original website. So because users will always go for the first option, they'll click on the ad, which actually takes away the organic traffic. It's like eating away the organic traffic of the brand, of the particular brand. So you should actually always target, you should move away from branded keywords and focus on pinpoint non-branded keywords that have the best track record for conversions. Your ad copy should be meticulously crafted to incorporate these keywords and present your Black Friday deals in a way that resonates with the audience's discovered interests and encouraging them to act now. How do you encourage them to act right now? By creating FOMO and having the right CTAs to guide them. So like, imagine this scenario right now. Through ScaleNut, you find that email marketing software for e-commerce is a trending search cluster. You develop a targeted content series that positions your recommended products as the ideal solution. Each piece of content finely tuned to rank for these searches. On the same side, you build campaigns around this cluster with ad copy that echoes the compelling insights from your content, driving clicks and hence conversions. This dual approach, and of course powered by the intelligence of ScaleNut, ensures that every SEO and SEM effort that you make are not just seen but also gets results, because your audience will find it to be relevant and take the necessary actions. They'll understand the relevance, appreciate the personalized approach, and are more inclined to engage with your content and offers. Next, we'll focus on, okay, what are the essential tools for affiliates? What are the tools that you can use? We talked about how you'll have to create content which is SEO optimized. Now, creating content is a time consuming task, right? First, you need to identify the keywords. You need to identify the clusters. Then you need to plan content around those clusters. That content can be 1, 2, 10, 15, totally depends upon you, right? So here is how ScaleNut comes into effect. And I'm sharing the example of ScaleNut over here so that you understand what our value proposition is, what our USP is, and if we can help you in this journey, how we can actually help users in their content, SEO content lifecycle journey. ScaleNut is an AI SEO tool that serves multiple needs. We help you plan content, which I've already discussed about. And we actually help you research content also, because we give you insights into the top 10, top 20, and top 30 ranking articles for your targeted keywords. What are the NLP terms? How are they ranking? what kind of edge tags they have used, what kind of questions they have answered, and etc. Now, next comes creating a blog, right? Our AI powered capabilities allow for efficient blog and article creation, helping you generate high quality content at scale. And we are just not stopping at content creation. Content creation is a part of the massive suite that we bring for you. After content creation, we have our optimizer, our on-page SEO optimizer, which ensures that your content is fine-tuned for search engines, increasing the likelihood of your top ranking positions. Now, we have a very unique feature called the Fix It, which is not available with anyone else in the industry. Even if it's available, not at the scale at how we are performing, right? Others focus is, Fix It is auto optimization with the help of AI. It's basically a one-click option. It will show which parameters your article is lacking, if it's NLP terms, if it's proper edge tags, if it's questions that you have failed to answer that your audience is asking across web, be it Google questions, be it on Reddit, be it on Quora. We scrape everything. So if you're not actually answering the questions that your audience is asking, right, there are around 8 to 9 parameters for which you can auto optimize. It will show you what it ideally should be basis the competition, and you can just click on Fix It and it will do everything for you. It's no more a manual Herculean task. So after the optimization, we also have our traffic analyzer, which helps you getting real-time data on how your content is performing, and will allow you to make quick adjustments to keep your traffic numbers growing. All you need to do is connect your GSC to the traffic analyzer, and it will show page by page which are the pages that are ranking, what are the keywords that are ranking, what are the keywords and pages that you should be optimizing for. And it just gives you that whole data at one place, and you don't have to jump 20 tools to understand, okay, how do you need to optimize your website, your articles. It focuses a lot on the already published ones, and it's super helpful, right? It's like a one-stop shop that we are building. Now, in tandem with the content optimization, Google Analytics is, of course, like an indispensable tool for deep diving into your website's data. It tracks how you interact with your site, providing insights that can inform your broader marketing and content strategies. Now, for direct communication, we always say that email marketing is it should be your go-to, strategy, your promotional methods, your go-to channel for distributing your content, because distributing your content is important. Otherwise, organic traffic is just one way to get visibility of your blog. Otherwise, you'll have to look for what are the other channels where you can distribute your content, and email marketing ranks top for me. So I have mentioned MailChimp and HubSpot over here because these are like the leaders, but there are also cost-effective solutions that you can go for. These tools will help you in creating, automating, and personalizing all your outreach efforts. These platforms will also give you valuable metrics of how your email is performing. What are the, how are your CTS performing? What are the click rates? What are the open rates? If you can do A/B testing, so you'll be able to see which subject line or which content copy, which email copy is actually working for you. And this gives you data that you can use for your next campaign. And it can also help you refine your strategies for your next campaign, ensuring that you are actually hitting the bullseye when it comes to communicating with your audience. And in essence, all these tools are just there to make our lives easier. With the plethora of number of tools that are there, you'll find multiple, competitors in the market, cost-effective solutions. There are tools which are focused on lead gen. There are tools focused on, marketing. There are tools focused on, cold reach outs. Depending upon what your niche is, you can choose from like a plethora of options that are there. Now we'll go to the next slide, which is, okay, now that we have talked about who our audience, how do we understand who our audience are? Then we say, okay, what should be the next step? That, it comes to content creation, and then it comes to ad content also. And then we talked about, okay, what are the tools that can help you in this journey? We will now talk about how can you maximize your conversions. So conversions are the bread and butter of affiliate marketing. We all know that. And the two key elements which I personally feel is very important are call to actions and content that persuades. When we talk about CTS, we are referring to those pivotal prompts that encourage your readers to take the next step. A powerful CTA is clear, direct, and should be impossible to ignore. It should create a sense of urgency, like think, get this deal before it's gone, right? It's creating urgency. It makes you think, okay, now is what, like now I should be taking the step and not wait for 2 hours and procrastinate. And then you have to place these CTAs strategically in your content. You can't overdo it, you can't underdo it. You'll have to find that perfect balance. And how do you do it? With all the data that you're getting from your campaigns, right? From your blogs, if you're placing CTAs, you check that. In your email marketing, you're checking your CTAs, you check that. How are they working? Where are you placing? Which one is getting more clicks? Which one is getting, more opens? After that, we come to the content. Now, engaging content tells a story. And with all the Google updates that they are bringing, more and more Google wants you to focus on not just mass creation of content, but content that are helpful for your readers. So it needs to tell a story, it needs to solve a problem, it needs to solve the particular query that the user is looking for. Now, engaging content, they don't just list the product features. You have to explain how these features will solve problems or improve your readers' lives. Say, for example, if you're talking about our content optimizer and if you're talking about our fix-it technology, you will have to explain it to them that, how is the fix-it actually helpful? It's helpful because it saves you hours of manual tasks when you go for optimizing your content. That's the problem that you're solving. In the time span where you could create one article, you can create 5 articles now, because that much time you are saving by using fix-it when you're thinking about optimizing on-page optimizers, right? So another example, for instance, instead of saying this SaaS tool has a great feature set, you could always say, imagine streamlining your day with these top tier features designed to cut your workload in half, right? Words have a lot of power, especially when you are in the industry of content generation, of content creation. Words have a lot of power, and you'll have to know which chords, tonalities are actually hitting the user and making them have a reaction. That is very important. Now, when it comes to Black Friday, remember to emphasize the exclusivity and time sensitivity of Black Friday deals. Every company will work on a certain timeline. There will be campaign dates, and because this is a one-time thing in a year, you have to showcase the urgency and the time sensitivity over here. That will give the push, because what happens for Black Friday, mostly all the users, they have discovered the product. Your job during Black Friday is pushing them to take that purchase decision. They already know the deals that they are looking at. They are already waiting for the tools to come out with their deals. They know what they want. A lot of planning goes on during Black Friday. I'm pretty sure. And it's just not about the SaaS industry, right? For every industry, for e-commerce industry, for Amazon also, you already know that this is made. You already have a list of these are the things that I am going to buy. And you'll wait for the best deal. Okay, what is the best deal, right, that you're getting? But you have already made like 50% of your list, and the rest 50% is okay, I'll see what else can I get, right? So your job during Black Friday is to give that last push to the users to make the purchase decision. So, your content will have to say that. It needs to do that. It needs to perform the action of pushing the audience to take the purchase decision. And I'll just summarize this, because we are talking about a lot of things. All your content should lead the reader towards a decision, and the CTA is the bridge to that decision. By combining CTAs with engaging content that highlights the unique value of each tool that you are actually selling and promoting, you'll see your conversions increasing, and it's a reality. We'll move on to the next slide. Now, what are the various promotion tactics? And when I talk about promotion tactics, these are majorly the channels that you can use. And I know that there are a lot of different promotion tactics that you can have, but I'm just listing down the less complex ones, the ones that are easily implementable. And because we are already almost halfway through the month, and Black Friday deals are going to start, these are the most quickest of steps, promotional tactics that you can use. We have already talked about optimizing content with SEO, right? We have already discussed this. Now I'll go to email outreach. Now, as I told you earlier, I personally think that email remains one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. If you do email marketing, the key is actually personalization. Now, when you analyze your past email campaigns, if you have done them, for Black Friday, you'll actually want to dive into certain key metrics that will help you understand audience's behavior and preference. And I'll talk about a few over here. Open rates, right? The first one is open rates. You'll have to see which of the subject lines worked, and the send times, which of the subject lines and send times yielded the highest open rates, which day matters. High open rates indicate topics or offer that your audience actually finds compelling. The next is click-through rates, or CTRs. Identify which email has the highest CTR. This will tell you which call to action and content formats actually resonate with your audience and have drove them to take any action. Next, conversion rates. You'll have to see which email have had the maximum conversions. What was the offer? How was it presented? I know that you do not have control over offers, because each brand, each tool comes up with their own offers. But sometimes what you do is create bundle offers when you offer something of your own, right? So you'll have to see, okay, even if you're not focusing on what was the offer, but how did you present the offer? So you'll able to understand, okay, if this, you presented the data in a certain way, your conversion was this, and it helps you take the decision about how you should be doing it for this Black Friday or the next Black Friday. A/B test, like A/B test results, right? If you have actually conducted A/B tests with your content, with your subject lines, with images, with the format of the offers, you'll have to see which one perform the best. You'll also have to see the unsubscribe and spam rates. This affects your email, of course, right? So look at the emails that have a higher unsubscribe or spam complaint rates. This can indicate content that did not resonate or was too aggressive. So you will be able to understand which content you're not going to focus on, how you're not going to create a content. This will give you the no, right? And then you'll have to see, okay, what was the engagement over time? Like, analyze the engagement trends. Did the interest fade off after the initial email? Did follow-ups help you re-engage subscribers? I have often seen that follow-up to works better than email one. And this is like recently, like today, on an email campaign I worked, and I saw results on the first follow-up more than the second or third follow-up, or even the first follow-up. And it will also give you the data that if you are creating follow-ups, okay, what should be the frequency and the timing between these follow-ups, right? So by studying all these data, and all the email marketing tools give you this data upfront, right? So it's very easy to keep a track of them. You can actually identify the patterns and preferences, will allow you to you'll understand how to segment your list when you send your emails, what type of content to include, and how you frame your Black Friday deals. The next is social media. Real-time engagement social media is used for, and we have already talked about that your copies need to it needs to be spot on, and posts should encourage interaction, right? Say for example, if you are going live, or if you are doing a poll to know what they are looking for, what your users are looking for, or creating teasers for your upcoming offers that you're going to release. And then you balance this with targeted ads, right? That reach beyond your current followers, but get you more audience, help you get more followers, because you also focus on that, increasing your audience base, right? And for PPC, when you come to PPC, it's very targeted, gets you in front of the users very precisely when they are about to make that decision. This is like the last step. For Black Friday, this means bidding on keywords that not only have high purchase intent, but are also very specific to the deals you're offering. Again, I would like to mention that please do not focus on branded keywords. Focus on non-branded keywords, but with high purchase intent. And you can use multiple tools. You can use ScaleNut's topic cluster. You can use SEMrush to identify which are the keywords that are ranking. Now, I'll give you a success story, as I promised you earlier. So last Black Friday, we had a superhero affiliate. I'm sorry that I can't share the name because he didn't want to do that. But he did share a short testimonial. And it's on your screen. So I'll tell you, the first step that we did was we actually connected on a call, and he wanted to know the audience details, okay? Which are the countries that our users are maximum coming from. Say for example, around 80% of our users are from US, UK, Canada, right? They wanted to know, okay, what is their search intent? Is it AI focused or is it SEO focused? They also wanted to know, okay, what are their target personas? Because when you craft a campaign, these are very necessary to understand. If you are not focusing on your customer, any content that you create won't yield results. If you don't know who your customers are and what they need, However many leads you send across to different tools, they are not going to convert because they are not going to find value in that product, right? So we had this great discussion call where we told them about our audience, what their user personas are. Say, for example, 65% of our users are actually CEOs and founders of SMBs, right? There are SEO strategists, there are, marketing executives from agencies who are using our product because SEO is the strongest suite that we're bringing, and we are the most cost effective solution in the entire industry currently. And we are constantly growing, and our tool suite is improving, and we are going on adding more features as and when we are getting deeper into SEO. So understanding your audience is necessary, right? If your audience is looking for copywriting tools, then ScaleNut is not for them. We are not an copywriter tool. We are not an AI copywriter. We don't like to be associated with it. If they're not looking for that, if you're looking for that, then we are not the solution for them. If they are looking for tools that can help them plan their content, understand SEO, help them understand SEO and simplify SEO for them. They want a one-stop solution where they can know about their competition, and with that knowledge they can actually create their content and optimize it and then track the performance, then we are the tool for them, right? If it's for simple copywriting, we are not for them. Then he went on to identify high intent keywords once Black Friday started trending. Say, for example, last month when we were doing our research to plan our content, okay, what are the blogs that we are going to focus on, we started identifying, okay, what are the trends that are coming up for Black Friday and related to Black Friday, and we planned our content as per that. And now we have started publishing the blogs one by one because we planned it. This is how you should go deep into it. Then next step, created in-depth blog post. Our affiliate focused on only one blog post, which was specifically for ScaleNut, and there were other listicles which listed different other Black Friday deals. He also used email performance, like email marketing, to reach and distribute his content. What else he had? He was also part of certain communities across social media and in Slack, which he also used to distribute the content and gain more and new users. He did use PPC ads, but that was not to drive to us. The PPC ads were mostly directed to his blogs, and that is how ideally you should do it. You should have a landing page where you are using your PPC keywords to drive your audience to. That should be like the bridge between ScaleNut and the audience. The bridge that you are creating. It helps you get new users, and it helps your users to know certain things before they actually come up to ScaleNut. We have seen a trend that around 85% of users, before they land on the product website, they would like to know how the product is, what it does. They want to come with say 50% to 60% of information before they land on the product. When they land on the product, they think that they should already understand what it is about. They don't want to be completely blind when they are landing on a product, thinking, okay, what does that product do? I'm not getting anything what the website is saying, right? So your content should be focused on educating your audience, giving the value proposition, telling them what problem it is solving, and let them land on the product. That massively increases your conversion possibilities. And of course, lastly, CTS to drive conversions. Now, the special deals that we are releasing for Black Friday. I'm using the webinar to share this deal with our affiliate community. We haven't yet started promoting our Black Friday deals. This is today we are starting it, and it's extra special because our affiliates are getting to know the deals before our users are getting to know the deals, right? So the biggest deal that we are offering this time is 60% discount on all our annual plans. So it's a lifetime discount. Whenever you renew it annually, you'll be getting this discount. We are giving 3x limits, and 3x limits on everything when it comes to article writer, when it comes to optimizer, when it comes to auditing, when it comes to clusters, and also for traffic analyzer, right? Everything. How many web pages can you view in your analyzer, traffic analyzer? Everything 3x limits. We are giving guaranteed add-ons. What are they going to look like? It can be user seats. It can be, again, extended limits. Next is exclusive deals worth $10K. This is a very special thing and first of a kind that we are doing. This is known as the Scale Up program. We are partnering with around 10, 15 of the best SaaS tools that are there and creating exclusive offers for our users who will be taking a growth or a pro plan. We are partnering with companies like Notion, Brevo, Social Bee, Asana, very good companies, very good brands, very good tools across categories. We have picked tools for program management, project management, task management, social media management, you name it, and we have it. And these they are giving us exclusive deals for our users. When they take a growth or pro plan, they'll be able to check what are the offers, what are the deals available, and they can pick and choose which deal they want to avail. It's not limited to one. They can avail multiple, as many as they find useful and they want to use. So scale, and it's very special because it's first time a product led company is doing this. Usually you'll find like accelerators or VCs who come up with these kind of deals, but it's the first time a product company is doing this, and I'm pretty sure your audience is going to find this very exciting. We have also partnered with Craig Campbell. Craig is promoting ScaleNut left and right, and he has created a special ebook which contains like the top 100 SEO growth hacks. And we have also partnered with a very special Udemy instructor, and we are giving away his SEO course for free to all our users. Have you ever seen a deal like this for Black Friday? We are just here to make the lives of our users easy, to teach them how to simplify SEO, how they can do SEO themselves, how they can improve their SEO, and we're giving them the tools that they require to scale up their business, whether it's ScaleNut or the brands that we are partnering with. And we have deal 2 and the deal 3. Each are very slot limited, day limited. You'll be getting to know the dates for deal 1, deal 2, and deal 3 as we start the Black Friday campaign. We are going to start the Black Friday campaign on 20th of November. I have already uploaded new assets in the manner of banners and ad graphics, and you can find them under the asset section of your affiliate dashboard. I'll be also adding email copies and ad copies very soon, which you can just copy paste and utilize for your campaigns. If you need to create blogs in a quick way, SEO optimized, and you want to use ScaleNut, please reach out to me. I'll make sure that you get the benefits of ScaleNut and you can use ScaleNut. I'll see what I can do, if I can extend a certain free offer to you. So please do reach out to me for that. And yes, thank you so much for attending this webinar. Please do contact me at my email address. I'm always available and there to, share details with you. I'll just share the deals over here once more. If you have any questions, please do drop them. You can drop them now, or I would rather say that you can drop them over email to me. Anything that you need, especially for your Black Friday campaign, if you want to discuss promotional ideas, how you can place, how you can position ScaleNut, if you need help with blog articles, if you need help with ad copies, anything that you require, please do reach out to me. We can hop on a call and discuss ideas. We can brainstorm. I'm just here to help you increase your conversions. It should be a two-way thing where we both win. And yes, I hope that you found this webinar to be useful. And yeah, we ended this quite quickly. Please do shoot me emails if you have queries or doubts and you need anything from me. It's almost 12:30 a.m. here in India, and I'll bid you good night. Thank you so much.